Meet. Okay, guys, so I'm going to try and get some more information in this one like I did last time. And so I was just wanting to talk about being a witch at school out of the broom closet. Because it is definitely hard. You get mocked so much. I'm not underestimating. People, let's see, let's think of an example. A girl in my year walked into maths on the first day of school. There was an empty seat next to me. He said, "I'm not sitting next to a witch." First of all, really racist. Second of all, you know, just it's just mean in the first place. And most decent people wouldn't say something like that. I mean, even if they had problems with their religion, I know that I may have some prejudices against Christianity, but that's not all against all Christians. That's against evil bastards like Torquemada, the high something of the Inquisition, basically. The guy who said, "Oh, I know, let's go kill tons of people because they're not Catholic." I think it was Catholic, right? Oh, whatever, that's not the point. So I only have prejudices against any religious people like Torquemada or Shirley Phelps, who is absolutely horrible, and that God Warrior woman on like Spouse Swap or something like that, which I can't quite remember what she said, but anyway, she was very, very hating the New Agey type woman who seemed really nice. Anyway, and so, you do get hassle from people like that, but a lot of the time the teachers are helpful. I mean, none of the teachers I have, I know that some of them are Christian, but none of them have any prejudices against me. They're really nice and they're really supportive. I mean, that's so long as you don't mess around in class too much. They like the people that work, of course. And I've been to my pupil support teacher countless times over the past year because of people being racist to me. And so, he's been really helpful. And at one point last year, he sent an email around all the teachers that I had telling them that I'm a witch, and if they see anyone hassling me to just, I suppose, tell them to see them after class or something like that. And, so yeah, the teachers have been really good at trying to stop it. And, of course, that doesn't really stop kids, because, teenagers are the meanest people on the planet. And then, of course, the teenagers grow into adults and they stay like that. And then we have a bunch of horrible adults too. And this is just gonna keep on going. And then, see, that's why there's so much crime. Because teenagers are horrible. That's why. Because the parents can't handle them. Because the parents were horrible when they were teenagers too. And this has nothing to do with being a witch at school. But anyway. Okay, so what else? You do get hassle in the corridors and stuff as well. I mean, let's see. People like walking past me and yelling, "Burn the witch" at me. People. Let's think of another example. Oh yes, in PE today, someone who I really dislike, really, really dislike. I mean, it's not even dislike; it's hate. And they know who they are. If you're watching this, yeah, okay. You know who you are. If you're watching this, I hate you. Okay. And, well, he decided to call me Bellatrix Lestrange in PE. And actually, I have to say thank you for that, but I hate you anyway. Because she's my favourite character, my favourite actress. I mean, she's just brilliant. She can do absolutely anything. And, okay, I should not go off on a rant about Helena Bonham Carter, even though she's absolutely fucking amazing. I mean, she played a monkey really well. She could have been a monkey. Apparently, she failed ape school. I need to stop obsessing over interviews of her. Anyway, not the point. And yeah, so Bellatrix Lestrange just happens to be my favourite Harry Potter character, and I love Harry Potter. She's my favourite character and my favourite actress, and I may have dressed up as Bellatrix on countless occasions, including not even like costume contests or anything. I dress up as Bellatrix for fun. I also dress up as Mrs. Lovett for fun. And interestingly enough, both of those characters were played by Helena Bonham Carter. And yeah, so what else? Oh yes, in RMA, I really like RMA. I would probably take it in like 5th and 6th year anyway if I didn't have, other subjects that I want to take too. I know I'm a sad geek person. I've already thought out the subjects I want to take in 5th and 6th year, and I'm only 3rd year. And okay, not the point. Yeah. So RMA's really good, and what we do is we pass around a ball round the classroom, around everyone in the class, and it's a really good layout in the class. You've got a really big group table there, and then the table there, and people just sit on the table. They don't sit on the seats. And then Sophie and I sit at the back. Well, it's not really at the back. It's on one of the board thingies. One of the counters, that's what it's called. Not board thingy, counter. One of the counters around the room. And it's like we're in a big circle and everything. It's like circle time at primary school. And we just talk about stuff. I remember a couple of weeks ago it was what we'd done in our holidays. Another time it was how we think the world began. It's really good stuff like that. And it's fun. And it's interesting too, and we get to learn stuff about each other. Admittedly, when I do say stuff, I mean, most people say, I think the Christian God created the world, only they say God, not the Christian God. I'm just trying to differentiate that. The whole God issue. Some people said, I think it was the Big Bang. And so some people, and I, of course, said that I thought that, I think this is actually a basic Wiccan belief, but I'm not sure. I thought that Spirit created the goddess and the god, and then the elements, well, the other elements, and then the elements, well, then the god and the goddess, using the elements and using Spirit, created the world, basically. And that's what I think. And apparently that was absolutely hilarious because several people in the class started laughing. Now, I don't know if it was what I had said or if it was just them being immature. No, I mean them being immature at laughing what I had said, or if they were just being, talking among themselves, which is, everyone does that in class. And honestly, you talk about the strangest things in the middle of class. I mean, you wouldn't talk about that stuff at sleepovers or anything, but in class, you just sit and talk about whatever first comes to mind. I had a discussion about, with one of my friends about Greek mythology in English. I don't know how that started. Oh wait, yeah, it was something about, I think it was me calling my fish Ophelia, nicknamed Circe or something. And anyway, so Beck said, Circe, you mean that evil, Greek sorceress who turned old guys into pigs? sexist sorceress, because who turned all guys into pigs because she thought that they were sloppy like pigs. And I said, yeah, that's the one. And somehow we got started about that. And anyway, oh, where did the fish go? Oh no, they've probably died, haven't they? Oh no. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? But these are the first time we've had fish, and Dad explained it all. I've forgotten most of it. But he explained it, and it's something about there being some chemical or something in the tank. And, you know, Dad would know about this. He memorized the periodic table when he was my age for fun. And, anyway, so apparently there's some chemical in the water, which the fish eat, and then they die. But then there's no chemical in there anymore, so you can get more fish and they'll live. Anyway, so I don't know if the fish are actually dead or if Dad's moved them. But, you know, they were just right there on that little black table over there. And see, I can see what I'm doing in the monitor. So, because I'm using Dad's computer. Anyway, so I just looked at the table in the monitor and realized that it's not there. Anyway, hang on a minute. What the hell does this have to do with being a witch at school? Absolutely nothing whatsoever. Oh yeah, I was talking about how what we were talking about in English. And then I said something about naming my fish Ophelia, which was kind of stupid because Ophelia drowned and fish can't really drown because, you know, if they weren't in water, they would die, and if they are in water, they live, so that's kind of contradictory. Anyway, of course, you know, everyone knows that. I mean, I would be really surprised if someone who didn't know that managed to find their way onto a computer and found one of my videos. That's interesting, actually. Seriously, please comment and say that you managed to do that if you did manage to do that. I mean, without knowing that fish can't drown. If you manage to find my video and watch it without knowing that fish can't drown, then, well, you do now. And comment, please, so I can know. Although, oh, never mind. Whatever. Again, this has nothing to do with being a witch at school. Anyway, so I have approximately 2 minutes left, and then this video is going to cut short. Anyway, not the point. I've forgotten what I was going to say again. Oh well. Oh, I should talk about comments I've got. Let's see. Just because I'm kind of bored. Why are there so many nice comments? Oh no, that sounds bad. Comment, please, nice comments. But I mean, I'm trying to find a horrible comment so I can make people look bad. No, here's one. How did the Quidditch tryouts go? Oh, that's just immature and stupid. And, you know, I suggest you get a life rather than hating on my videos. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's one. You're a retard. Why do you use this to seek attention? I don't use this to seek attention, as I have done so on countless times. I do this in an attempt to try and help other people. And also because then, you know, I can just, you know, it's good for me. Because then I can actually try and make sense of what I'm thinking. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. You're crazy. Why, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't think that was on one of my song covers. And I think that they were commenting on my hair and makeup and jewellery at the time, which was, you know, kind of crazy, I must admit. But thank you anyway. Oh, and I think here we go onto all the profile comments and not on videos. Okay, so until next time, blessed be. And, you know, try and get along with people and don't kill them or anything, because, you know, that's what I would do. Except from the fact that I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm not, possibly. Anyway, not the point. Until next time, blessed be.